everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. Happy August. Today is the first debt-free Friday of August. So excited for the month of August. I feel like it's such a good month. It's usually really nice weather here. It's also my oldest son's birthday this month, so that's really exciting. So really looking forward to working on a new goal this month as well, which is to max out my Roth IRA. So if you guys have been around on my channel for a while, starting in January, we started on a car fund for my husband. We needed to buy a second car. So we fully funded our car fund at $10,000 in the beginning of the year. Then we moved on to my husband's Roth IRA because we actually maxed out my Roth IRA last year. So we wanted to max out his Roth IRA first this year and then work on mine. So we maxed out his Roth IRA last week. So we are starting on our third goal today, which I'm so excited about, which is my Roth IRA. So we are going to be working on maxing out my Roth IRA. And then the only goal that we'll have left after this for the year is just to put money aside for an extra principal payment. So that was one thing that we really wanted to do this year, was to just get a chunk of money. And then at the end of the year, we're just going to make a lump sum payment on our mortgage. Now, I know a lot of discussion has happened on my channel over the years since I've been talking about mortgage payoff. I know a lot of people don't necessarily agree with paying it off early or, whatever, but it is something that we want to do. Now, next year, I have no idea what our goals are going to look like next year with finances. I can't even think that far ahead right now, although we are, more than halfway through the year. So I feel like I should probably start thinking about our 2024 goals, but I don't even know if that is going to be on our radar next year or if we're going to go a different direction with some other financial goals that we want to work on. So that's just what we're doing this year. I'm not fully committing to hardcore paying off the mortgage early right now because we just got our mortgage a year ago. And so I'm not super, gung-ho on just let's pay it off in the next, 10 years. But it is something that's on our radar and something that we do want to do. We want to pay off our house early. We want to retire early. And so that's kind of all in our plans. So long explanation, but the reason that we decided to work on my Roth IRA next is because I would love to end the year with both of these accounts maxed out and also end the year just working on that mortgage payoff, because I feel like I'm really motivated for that goal because I want to accumulate as much as we can to make that one lump sum payment at the end of the year. So I feel like that'll be really motivating to me to finish off the year like that. So I'm hoping that the last couple of months of the year we'll be working on that goal. We do actually have a extra paycheck month in September, so that should push us ahead on this goal pretty significantly. So really excited about that. And yeah, that's the plan. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. I know a lot of you guys had said that you think that we should work on this goal first. So I also took that into account because I know you guys always have my best interest at heart too. And so I always take all of your comments and considerations into account because I think that they are usually really good suggestions. So let's go ahead and get started. So our weekly starting for this goal was 0 because we are just starting this for this year. This week we were able to send $400 to my Roth IRA, and that leaves our ending at $400. Now, obviously my account is more than this because we did max it out last year. So there is a few $1,000s in here. So this is not our ending balance, but that is the ending of what we have put towards this for 2023. So the max is $6,500 for 2023. So we want to get to that amount. And that leaves our left to goal at $6,100. Oh, and we are 6%. Sorry, I forgot. We are 6% of the way to this goal now. So for side hustle income this week, we did have 2 things from side hustles. So 1625 was from Upside. If you guys have followed me for a while, I've talked about Upside. It is a cashback app for gas. I always have it linked in my bio and the pinned comment if you guys want to check it out. I love using it. It's super easy. Just go on the app before you get gas, select your gas station, and you have to link a card and then they just give you the cash back. So it's super easy. Love that. And then the only other thing we had this week was $3.25 from Etsy. So I do have a small Etsy store that I have a lot of my printables on, if you guys want to check that out. I also always have that linked below as well. So $19.50 this week, not a huge week for side hustle income, but I will take it, okay? I feel like this year for us has been a year of like focusing on our family and ourselves. And so side hustles have not really been a main priority for me. But you know, who knows? Maybe at the end of the year, I will get really motivated to, you know, work some of those side hustles like I used to. I know a lot of you guys have followed me since our debt payoff days. And yeah, I mean, those were the days where I was making hundreds and hundreds a month in side hustle income to help us pay off our debt. But since we've become debt free, I definitely feel like we have been much more relaxed with this, because we just don't feel like we have to be like hustling that hard anymore, because I feel like we're in a good financial place. Obviously, we could be in a better place. There's always more that you could be doing, but I feel like we're really content with where we're at financially. And so I feel like it's just not as much of a like hustle mentality right now. So if you are in the thick of debt payoff and you are in that like hustle season and you really want to become debt free, just know that it will end someday and that you will get through it and that you will be able to relax again and just take it easy again. And also don't feel like you need to do that either. I could go off on a whole tangent about this. I actually filmed a video. I can't remember when it was. I'll try and find it. I want to say it was one of my debt reflection videos. I think it was my 1 year debt-free reflection video. I talked a little bit about this. So if that sounds interesting, I will try to put a card here so that you can go watch that video. If I forget to put the card, just search it on my channel. It's like a year debt recap. So check that out if you're interested. I talk a little bit more about that mentality in that video. But anyway, that is all I have for this week. Let me go ahead and fill in our tracker. I did actually print off a brand new tracker for MY Roth IRA. If you guys have followed me, you'll know we finished my husband's last week, so I had to print off a new one. So let me go ahead and fill this one in, and then I will come back to close out the video.
If only you could see.
All right, so that's all I have for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you back here on Tuesday with another video. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.